Okay, welcome to class this morning. We're kind of still in s- so the month of April, end of April now, spring is our kind of a month, the theme to this month. The windstorms of spring, and there's just so much happening in spring in our lives, like the trees are getting their leaves and all the colors coming out in the with the blossoms. It really animates us to be doing a lot of projects and nonstop. And so I thought it would be a good time today to do a yoga set where we it's kind of a slow set, and has 12 postures, including the last relaxation. And each posture is pretty equal in time, except one has a longer one, but all are 2 minutes. And it works on the spine, on the internal organs, and the nervous system to strengthen and keep our body healthy. Also, it helps specifically for the female sexual organs to keep them in good health by releasing any tension around the female organs. So that's very helpful for the menstrual cycle and all um, problems and complications with menopause and all that. So it's just a good set to do for women, especially every now and then, keeping up our health. Um, and the thing we're working more today is also on the aspect of when we're in a posture, we're holding a posture, but try to relax everything which isn't needed for holding up the posture. So take a scan of your face, like relax your eyes, the jaw, the tongue. And so it's kind of like the image of a rubber band. So when it's under, there's something, we're using some muscles, they're under tension, the rubber band is pulled. And then when we relax in between postures, really let everything go. And relaxation is really a learned skill. It's not something that comes naturally to us. There always some spot in the body which keeps always holding some tension, and we have to keep asking and keep putting our awareness to that, and ask the muscles to relax and train them to relax. And by doing that, in our Kundalini especially, we have these relaxation between postures, helps the nervous system to then respond under stress in a more positive way, not to not to keep holding tension in the body wherever it's possible, to keep a relaxed um, physical, so that the nerves can regenerate and recuperate. So we'll begin sitting up tall, and we'll tune in. First, close the outer eyes. Bring your eyes to focus at the center of your forehead, and begin to notice your breath flowing through the nose. Relax the belly when you inhale. And as you exhale, gently pull the navel towards the spine, and then release it again for the next deep inhale. Notice the belly stretching on the inhale and gently relaxing, and a slight pull on the navel towards the spine to let all the air out, and release the navel for the next deep inhale. And then notice when you take a deeper inhale, after the belly has filled with air, bring the air up through the rib cage, open your rib cage to all sides, all the way up to under the collarbones, and then release from the top of your lungs. And let the rib cage collapse. And we'll bring the palms together. Rub the hands a little bit and place the thumbs at the heart center with the two palms flush together and the fingers alongside each other. Gently stretch up your spine from the base. Lift the chest away from the pelvis. Relax the shoulders. Open up the chest and bring the chin slightly tucked in towards the throat so that you create a stretch at the back of your neck and a lift at the top of your head. And with the eyes focused between the two eyes at the center of the forehead, we'll tune in with the Adi mantra Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om, the creative energy of the universe. Guru Dev, the divine wisdom. I bow. Let's inhale together. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Exhale all the air out. And inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Adgure Name, Jugatgure Name, Satgure Name, Siri Gurudeve Name, Adgure Name, Jugatgure Name, Satgure Name, Siri Gurudeve Name, Adgure Name, Jugatgure Name, Satgure Name, Siri Gurudeve Name. Inhale and exhale. Relax the posture. And come, relax, and we'll come sitting on our heels for the first exercise of the Kriya. It's a very simple breathing exercise. The hands can be on the lap, either one hand on top of the other, or we can have the palms down on the thighs, whichever feels relaxing to you. And we'll just be breathing long and deep and close the eyes, focus at the center of the forehead. And just be relaxed, just relaxed in your breath pattern and in your body as you can be. And just be very relaxed in your mind. Keep the eye focus, center of the forehead. And that's all we need to do right now. Just notice the breath. And take a next deep inhale and exhale and relax. And come sitting with your legs stretched out in front of you. Okay, the left leg stretched out. Bring the right, bend the right knee and place the inside of the right foot on the alongside the inside of the left thigh. And the left stretched leg has the foot flexed. And do a life nerve stretch. Sitting up tall, with the shoulders relaxed and chin slightly tucked in. Lean forward over the left leg and stretch your arms along the leg and go as far down as you can with a straight spine. And hold on to either your shin, your ankle, or if you can reach the toes, hold on to the toes. And then with the eyes closed, focused at the center of the forehead, begin a long deep breathing. And I'll play a little soft music in the background. Listen to your breath and continue to stretch the back of your leg with a straight, pretty much straight spine. The head can slowly relax down a little bit. next inhale, inhale deeply, hold briefly, and exhale, relax. And now, keeping the right leg straight, bend the left leg, place the inside of your left foot alongside the inside of your right thigh, or the sole of your right foot touching the inside of your right thigh, sitting up tall with relaxed shoulders, chin slightly tucked in. Let's lean now over the right leg, stretch over with the arms, slide down the leg, reach forward and keep the spine first straight, and then hold on either shin, ankle, or toes, and begin long, deep breathing. Eyes are closed, focused at the midpoint between the two eyes. Feel a nice stretch at the back of the leg. And let the upper torso gently relax over the leg with the knees straight. Keep the right foot nicely flexed. See if you can relax the muscles around your eyes. And then take your next deep inhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale and gently relax the posture. For the next posture, we come onto our knees. And this one is camel pose. Just put the knees about hip width apart and the backs of your feet on the ground. Also the lower legs and feet hip width apart. We'll start with the modified camel pose, and that might be just what we'll do for the entire 2 minutes, but you could also just begin with the modified and then go into the full camel. Modified, you have the heels of your hands on the back, lower back, actually where the pelvis, right on the upper part of your pelvis, fingers pointing down, and elbows are behind you, shoulders relaxed, and the head is in line with your spine. we're just going to be leaning back with the upper body lean back from the waist. So keep the hips forward over the knees and just lean back with your shoulders and head and begin long deep breathing. The full camel would be stretching your arms down and reaching back and holding on to the ankles, but you can just remain with this modified camel. Long deep breathing. We have 1 more minute to go. Keep the hips pushed forward over the knees. See if you can relax muscles around the eyes. Relax the jaw, breathing through the nose. And now very gently come out of the posture. Pull the hips forward and last bring the head up. And then come down into baby pose for relaxation between postures. Place the head on the forehead on the ground and bring the arms alongside the body with the palms facing up. And relax completely. You can also have your hands next to your head, whichever feels good. Completely let go. Become an inanimate object. Only the breath. And then very gently come out of baby pose and come up. And come lying on your back. And first just stretch out on your back and relax. Do any stretch if you need to feel relaxed, to be able to relax better. You can Stretch your arms overhead, stretch the legs a little bit, and then come to a comfortable, relaxed posture. So the next posture is shoulder stand. Mm. There's a modified shoulder stand. If for some reason they're not able to come up into shoulder stand, you can take like a solid cushion and put it under your buttocks, under the low of your back, and you would stretch your legs straight up vertically. That could be your posture for shoulder stand. The full shoulder stand. Bend your knees and bring the knees towards your chest, and then bring your hands under your hips and gently roll back onto the shoulders. Bring the hands under your hips and slowly stretch up the legs, holding on to your back, and as you extend the legs and torso upwards, let the hands come down or up your back, and support yourself on your bent elbows, upper arms, hands, and a little bit on the neck. Keep the chin nicely tucked in towards the throat so that the neck can stretch out on the ground. And begin long, deep breathing. So you can bring the head, if possible, the hands, the legs vertical, but any position is fine. Now very slowly come out of the posture by bending the knees, bringing them towards the forehead. Hold on with your hands on your hips and slowly allow your hips to come down to the ground. And if you feel like having the feet on the mat with knees bent, if that feels good, or you might like to stretch out your legs and relax, whichever feels good to you. take a few moments to relax completely. And then take a deep inhale, exhale, and bring your knees to chest. And then rock yourself up to sitting. The next posture is in standing. So please come standing, and we're going to be doing archer's pose. So need a non-slip surface under you. So for archer's pose, you start with standing. The feet are a natural hip width apart, and we're going to begin with the left leg forward and the right leg steps back, and the right foot is placed at a 45-degree angle to the left foot, or it could also be at a 90-degree angle. So whatever angle works best for you. Then make a lunge with your left leg. So bend the knee so that the knee is just over your right ankle, and it's not on the inside or on the outside of the foot. It's right square over the foot. And then we're going to lift both arms in front and curl the fingers into the palms with the thumbs up. Okay, of both hands, thumbs up. And now only the right arm will pull back, as if imaginary pulling back that bow, the string of the bow with the right hand. Bring the right fist to across the chest and open up your chest. Hold the right arm bent so the elbow is up high. The upper arm is parallel to the ground. And lunge deeply. The spine should be vertical, not leaning back or forward. And the chest is open, so it's facing away from, like a 90-degree angle from your left arm. Head is turned towards the left hand with the thumb extended up. And you're looking at the left thumb and beyond with the eyes open, and long deep breathing. Keep the weight equally on both legs. Keep that open chest and keep a tension between the two arms, the two hands. The left pushes forward and the right pulls back. Breathe deeply. arm away from your left one, as if you're gonna let the bow go. Relax the posture, exhale. Relax the stance and shake out the legs and arms a little bit. And now we'll come to the other side. So standing again with the feet hip width apart, take a step forward with the right leg and a step back with the left leg. The left foot will be at a 45-degree angle or 90, whatever angle works. Bend the right knee so the knee is over your ankle. Don't let the knee sway inwards or outwards. And the weight is on both feet. We'll now bring both arms up over the right bent knee with the thumbs pointing up and fingers curled into the palms. Now pull the left hand back while you stretch the right thumb and arm forward. Keep that left elbow raised so the upper arm is parallel to the ground. Turn your head to the right. Look at that right extended thumb and beyond. And long deep breathing. Keep attention between the two arms. chin between both hands. Release the imaginary arrow and let it go as you exhale. Relax the posture. And come into baby pose. That's the next posture. So come on your mat. Sitting on the heels. Bring your forehead to the ground and completely relax. Let everything go. Completely relax the face, the jaw. Relax the shoulders. And let the arms relax. Then very slowly come out of the posture and come lying on your mat, on your tummy, for the next exercise. First, just stretch out completely, legs stretched out, arms alongside your body. You can have your head to one side or chin resting on the mat to begin with. Just relax down a little bit. Allow the spine and legs to be stretched and relaxed. And we'll go. The next posture we're going to be doing is bow pose. So with the knees, legs slightly apart, knees about hip width apart, we're just going to bend the legs from the knee. Keep the feet up in the air. Head is the chin between the shoulders, resting on the ground. Arms alongside the body. And just relax here. Let the lower back relax into the mat. Continue deep breathing. And see if you can now bring the feet slightly closer to the buttocks. Bend the legs a little deeper. And if you're able to reach back with one hand to the same ankle and hold on to the ankle. Hold on to that ankle, and then once you have one leg, see if you can do the same with the other. Hold on to the other ankle. And that could be your bow pose, just holding the ankles. Or if you like to try the bow pose, would be you raise up the torso and the legs up in the air. Let them kind of float up. Head is in line with the spine, and long deep breathing. Down. Relax, stretch the legs out. Bring your head to one side, arms alongside your body. Relax the breath. And then for the next posture, we're still on the belly. We're going to make the hands into fists, but the thumbs are on the outside of your fist, so that the thumb is not around on the fingers. Just it's like on top of your fist. And then you're going to bring your fist into the groin area, so where the leg joins the pelvis on either side of the pubic bone. And we're going to go into locust pose. So the head stays on the ground, chin resting on the ground, and you're supported by the two arms and hands on either side, and you're just going to have the legs together, feet together, and raise the legs only up in the air, and long deep breathing. On your back or on your belly. Just briefly find a position where you can relax. Completely let go. And then gently come onto all fours, hands and knees for the next posture. Going to go into cow pose and hold cow pose. So the knees are under the hips, hip width apart, and hands under shoulders, shoulder width apart, with the fingers spread wide, middle finger pointing forward. And the tops of your feet on the mat. Feet are also hip width apart. Elbows are straight. Allow the spine to relax down towards your mat by tilting the tailbone up and lifting the head gently up. Forehead is slightly lifted upwards, and long deep breathing. Allow the spine to really curve down. Stretch the spine, open the shoulders, bring the shoulder blades together so the chest is open. Breathe long and deep. Keep the weight equally on hands and knees, front, back, left and right. See if you can bring the eye focus, the center of the forehead. Relax the facial muscles. And then gently come out of the posture. You can come sitting on your heels for a moment, just between postures. Relax the breath and shoulders, hands. The next one, we'll come back onto hands and knees. And this time we'll do the cat position. Hold that in with long deep breathing. So fingers spread wide under the shoulders. And then gently bring your chin towards your chest and tuck your tailbone so that the tailbone points downwards between the knees, and make your back nice and round. Open up the shoulder blades with straight elbows, long deep breathing. And here too, keep the weight equally on the hands and the knees. And see if you can relax the jaw and the lips, and the tongue. Keep the eye focus. And with relaxed eyes. Keep the breath deep and long. And then on your next deep inhale, inhale deeply and exhale. Relax the posture and come lying on your back. Stretch out. First, just relax. This is the last active posture, and it's for the navel center, centering, strengthening the navel center, and all the nadis, the energy channels meet at this navel center. It's a very powerful exercise. Stretch pose. So to begin, let's have the hands under the hips and the legs together. And later, if you feel you can hold the posture without the hands under the hips, then you can bring the arms out, hands out. Arms would be then alongside the body and palms facing towards each other on either side of the hips. It's kind of like a soldier's stance, a standing soldier's posture. So the legs are together. Let's begin with hands under hips, and we're going to raise only the legs 6 inches. The toes pointed, head is up, also about 6 inches, and begin breath of fire. So breathing from the navel. The navel pumps in and out, rapid rhythmic breath. As you exhale, navel goes towards the spine. As you inhale, you only release the navel, kind of like the panting of a dog, but we're breathing through the nose. Start at a speed which you can hold, maintain for the breath. Might be slower than my breath. And if you feel you can hold the legs without the support of your hands, you can try with the arms alongside your body, palms facing each other. Keep up the breath of fire. Or you can also bring the hands back down under the hips. Strong breath of fire. You can also come in and out of the posture with one leg down or both legs down, but keep up the breath of fire. Eyes open, looking at the toes. Inhale, exhale, relax. And completely relax now on your back and make yourself comfortable for a longer, deep relaxation.
every part of your body. Completely let go. Allow the weight of your body to be taken over by gravity. Allow no tension anywhere. Only the breath comes and goes. Just like an inanimate object, totally still, totally relaxed. Slowly begin to take deeper breaths and stretch your fingers and toes. Make circles of your hands and your feet. Stretch your arms up overhead and stretch from your fingertips all the way to the toes. And then bring your arms to the sides. Go into a stretch. You can bring your right knee up over the left side. Place the left hand on top of the right knee. And a twist from the waist. Gently turn your head to the right. Breathe deeply and stretch the right hip. And then stretch the right leg back down. Now bring the left knee up to the right side. Place your left hand on top of your left knee. Relax your right arm and the left leg. And gently turn your head towards the left. Breathe deeply and stretch now your left hip. And then bring the knee, relax the posture, bring both knees slowly to your chest, holding on with your hands. Bring the knees towards the shoulders and hold there, breathing deeply. Feel a nice stretch in your spine. And then gently bring the knees away from your chest and with straight arms, hold them in the air. Feel a good stretch of your spine. Rock a little left to right. And then bring the soles of your feet together, palms of your hands together, rub vigorously. And then wrap your arms around both knees, bring your head up and rock up and back along your spine a couple times. And then rock yourself up to sitting. So our meditation will be for balancing both the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic is the one which speeds up heart rate and sends more blood through the system when we need to be jumping into action. And the parasympathetic is the one, the more calming time for bringing the energies towards the center of the body for digestion and rejuvenation. So it's good to have both of these strong and healthy and balanced. So we're going to have the hands in a mudra of Gyan Mudra, index fingertip and thumb tip together. Elbows are bent and the hands are on either side of the body near the shoulders, a little bit in front, and the elbows pointing down. And with now the hands on either side and elbows down, we're going to open up the mudra, bring the mudra behind the shoulders so the shoulder blades come together, or it feels like they are pressing against each other. And that's the posture we're going to try and hold and maintain for this meditation. The chin is slightly tucked in, so the chest is raised. You should feel a pressure between the shoulder blades and feel as if they're touching each other. But keep the shoulders relaxed down your back. Try not to let the shoulders climb up. Eyes are closed and focused at the center of the forehead. And with this nice straight spine, we're going to vibrate a mantra. It can be any mantra of your choice. but it should be a mantra that connects you to the infinite source, infinite God. So I chose a mantra which I found helps me to connect. I use the mantra Sat Chit Ananda and just mentally vibrate either this mantra I just spoke, Sat Chit Ananda, or any mantra which connects you to infinite source of all things. Sat is truth, Chit, Chit is consciousness, Ananda, bliss. Relax everything else on your face and just keep a deep, deep breath. And pulse your mantra from the third eye outwards into infinity and connect. Keep the spine straight. Keep the shoulders with the shoulder blades pressing together. Now take a deep inhale and hold the posture. Hold the breath in as long as you can. We're aiming for 60 seconds, but we'll see. Stretch the spine up. Inhale a little more. And when you have to exhale, exhale completely. And then take another deep inhale. We'll do this 2 more times. Hold the breath. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Keep the eye focus between the eyebrows. And exhale when you need to. Take another deep inhale. Hold the breath. And exhale when you need to. Relax the posture then with the hands. Wherever feels good, just relax them. Relax the breath. Be still. come back into the position, the mudra and arm position, open chest and shoulder blades pressing together. Inhale deeply. Press the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Hold the breath and press the tongue on the top of the roof of your mouth, right behind the teeth, against the upper palate. Exhale the air out. And now begin breath of fire. Just a brief moment. Do a few breaths of fire. And now take a deep inhale. Hold the breath in. Put the tongue at the roof of your mouth. Hold the breath. Exhale. Again, begin the breath of fire through the nose. Inhale deeply. Press the tongue against the upper palate behind the teeth. Hold the breath. Hold the shoulder blades together. Stretch up your spine. And exhale, relax. Relax. Arms and your breath. And just check in. And then we'll bring the hands together back at the heart center. And we'll end our practice with the long time sunshine song and 3 long Satnams.
All
Inhale deeply for 3 long satnams. Inhale. Sa. Naam. Sa. Naam. Sa. Naam. We have the balance, find the balance, and be strong, healthy, and able to connect to the infinite source. Thank you for all the gifts. Thank you for the connection. May you be the light, the love, and the healing for all. Satnam.